Next question. There are two types of fertilizers, A and B. Now, A consists of, fertilizer A consists of 12% nitrogen and 5% phosphoric acid, and whereas B consists of 4% nitrogen and 5% phosphoric acid. After testing the soil conditions, farmer finds that he needs at least 12 kg of nitrogen and at least 12 kg of phosphoric acid for his crops. If A costs rupees 10 per kg and B costs rupees 8 per kg, then determine graphically how much of each type of fertilizer should be used so that nutrient requirements are met at a minimum cost. Now, let's try to make a table. Now, what we can write it in the table now? Fertilizer A, or we can write it fertilizer A, fertilizer B and requirements. Now, content for nitrogen, phosphoric acid, cost. Okay, this is a rough type. Okay, so now we want 12% nitrogen in A and 5% phosphoric acid. Then we are having 4% nitrogen and 5% phosphoric acid, 12%, 4%, 5%, 5%. Now what is the cost? 12 kg, sorry, cost is rupees 10 per kg and rupees 8 per kg. Cost is rupees 10 per kg and 8 per kg. And requirements are 12 kg and 12 kg. Kilogram and 12 kg. So this is the rough sketch for the formation of a inequalities and the objective function. Now we are having let. Now there are two types of fertilizers. Let the farmer's requirement of fertilizer A be X kilogram and fertilizer B be Y kilogram. Now these are what? These are the decision variables. Okay, you can write it, decision variables. Now objective function. We have to find minimum cost. Minimize Z is equal to, now minimize cost is 10x and 8y. 10x plus 8y. Now subject to the constants. %12% of x plus 4% of y, we can directly write 4% of y is greater than is equal to, because we are having at least. Okay, the word is at least, so greater than is equal to 12. Now what this is? Now this is nitrogen constant in fertilizers A and fertilizer B. Then we are having 5% x plus 5% y is greater than is equal to again 12. Now this is phosphoric acid. Constant in fertilizer A and fertilizer B. (12x plus 4y is greater than is equal to 1200 from first inequality. Okay, after removing the percentage, or now we can just make it more in the simplest form, or we are having 3x plus y is greater than is equal to 300, number 1. Okay, and for 5% this one, 5x plus 5y is greater than is equal to 1200, or x plus y is greater than is equal to, on dividing 1200 by 5, 240. Number 2, x is greater than is equal to 0, y is greater than is equal to 0, non-negative constants, 3. Bonding the lines of corresponding in equation. Now we are getting 3x plus y is equal to 300, equation number 4, and x plus y is equal to 240, equation number 5. Point of intersection. Solving equation 4 and 5, we get B, point B. On solving this part, we are having point B as 30,210. Now plotting the equations on the rough sketch for the equations. First equation is 3x plus y is equal to 300. And second equation is x plus y is equal to 240, which we have to plot on the graph. Now x and y, here when y is 0, x is 240, when x is 0, y is 240, simple. And for this part, when y is 0, x is 100, and when x is 0, y is 300. Is it clear? So we are having coordinates now. For this part it is 240, 0. For A, this is 100, 0. Okay, 100, 0 is already mentioned. Now part C, this one, it is 0, 300, and B we have already solved 30, 210. Okay, now checking the shading part. Shading part or feasible reason. Okay, now let's plot some arbitrary points. Now let it be for this part. Now equation 1, 3x plus y is greater than 300. No. Hundred comma 100 satisfies the equation, therefore shade towards the point 100 comma 100. Now this was for equation 1, and equation 1 is 3x plus y is equal to 300. So this is equation 1, and we have to shade towards the point where 100 is. Now 100 and 100 approximately point falls this side. So for this line we are going to shade on this position. On this position. Okay. Now equation 2. Equation 2 is x plus y is greater than 240. Now, which point will satisfy this one? Let it be 200, 200. 200, 200 satisfies equation 2. Therefore, shade towards the point 200, 200. Okay. So for this equation now we are having x plus y is equal to 240. So shading will be towards 200, 200. Now 200 and 200 approximately it falls this side. So our shading will be upside. Now the common feasible area after putting the points x greater than 0, y greater than 0 is equal to, now shade in first quadrant. Okay. So now our shading is which side? Shading will be this side, the common area. This side. This is the shading part. Okay. So this is the common area, unbounded areas. Okay. So now we are having corner points. Feasible region is A, B and C. A, B, C, we are having A with, A is this point 240 comma 0, B point of intersection 3210, this point 3210, and C 0300. Corner point, value in cost z is equal to, we are having 10x plus 8y. Now with A 240 comma 0, z is equal to 240 times 10 plus 0 is equal to 2400. Then B 30 comma 210, z is equal to 30 with 10 plus 210 with 8, and this is equal to 1980. 0 comma 300, z is equal to 0 plus 300 with 8, this again is 2400. So we are having minimum value. This is the minimum. But the feasible reason is, now the feasible reason is what? Unbounded. So checking by inequality, and the inequality is 10x plus 8y is less than 1980 if check unbounded. So checking by the inequality 10x plus 8, if point B is minimum or not. Now, for checking it the inequality, now 10x plus 8y is equal to 1980, it is bounding line for the corresponding inequation. Now we are having if we are putting y is 0, x is 198, and if we are putting x as 0, then y will be approximately not approximately 247.5. Now let's plot these points. We are having 0, 1980, approximately here 1980, and 0 to 47.5 approximately here. So it goes like this. Now this is for 10x plus 8y is less than 1980. This is the inequation for the 10x plus 8y is less than 180, and it is a dotted line with no common point. Okay, so we are having now feasible reason has no common point with 10x plus 8y is less than 1980. Therefore, the former has to requirement of the former, then the former has to get 30 kg of fertilizer A and 210 kg of fertilizer B with minimum cost of rupees 1980. Answer.